We've all been there. You spend 20 minutes perfectly blending your foundation. You set it with powder. You look in the mirror, and it looks flawless. But then, 2 hours later, you catch your reflection in the car mirror or the office bathroom, and it's a disaster. Your foundation is sitting in pools on your pores. It's sliding off your nose. Or worst of all, it has started to peel up into little eraser shavings on your jawline. You naturally blame the foundation. You think, maybe I need a more expensive brand. Or maybe you blame your skin type. But here's the truth that makeup brands rarely tell you. It is usually not your foundation's fault. And it's not your skin's fault. The problem is a microscopic chemical war happening right on your face. Today, we are going deep into the science of compatibility. We're going to uncover the specific skincare ingredients that are secretly destroying your makeup base. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to read your ingredient labels so your face stays flawless all day long. If you're tired of wasting money on products that just don't work together, go ahead and hit that like button right now. It helps us know you want more science-backed beauty content. Now, let's get into the chemistry. To understand why your makeup separates, we have to go back to high school chemistry class for just 1 minute. The first and biggest reason for separation is the oil versus water conflict. We all know the saying, oil and water don't mix. Yet, we constantly try to force them to mix on our faces. Here's the most common scenario. You use a heavy oil-rich moisturizer or facial oil because you have dry skin. You let it sink in. Then, you apply a water-based foundation on top. Water-based foundations are designed to be lightweight and hydrating. But when you put water on top of oil, the water has nowhere to grip. It literally floats on top of the oil layer. As the hours go by and your natural skin oils come through, that foundation starts to slide. It breaks apart because the surface underneath it is too slippery. So, how do you fix this? You need to match your bases. If your favorite foundation is water-based, and usually water is the first ingredient, you need a water-based moisturizer and primer. If your foundation is oil-based or has a lot of botanical oils, you need prep products that also contain nourishing oils. This simple switch prevents that floating mask effect where your makeup looks like it's sitting an inch off your skin. Now, let's talk about the trickiest ingredient of them all. The one that causes the most confusion. Silicone. Specifically, dimethicone. Silicone is used in almost every blurring or smoothing primer on the market. It fills in pores and creates that velvety slip. It feels amazing, but silicone is very possessive. It only likes to play with other silicones. If you use a heavy silicone primer, one of those thick, clear gels, and then put a water-based foundation on top, you are going to see separation almost immediately. The water in the foundation will try to repel the silicone barrier you just created. This usually looks like patchy spots on your cheeks or nose where the makeup just refuses to stick. However, the reverse is also true. If you use a water-based primer that is meant to be grippy and sticky, and then you put a high silicone foundation on top, the silicone foundation may slide right off. The rule here is like with like. Look at the first 5 ingredients of your foundation. If you see words ending in cone or siloxane near the top, that's a silicone-based product. Pair it with a primer that also has those ingredients. If you're finding this ingredient breakdown helpful so far, consider subscribing to the channel. We post deep dives like this every week to help you master your beauty routine without the guesswork. Have you ever applied your foundation, and suddenly it feels like you're rubbing dirt or dead skin off your face? Little gray balls start rolling up under your fingers. This is called pilling, and it is rarely your foundation's fault. This is almost always caused by the film-forming ingredients in your skincare serums. The biggest culprit here is high molecular weight hyaluronic acid. While it's great for hydration, it sits on the surface of the skin. It forms a microscopic gel film. When you start buffing your foundation on top with a brush or a sponge, you are physically disturbing that film. You're rolling that dried gel layer up into little balls. Other ingredients that do this are thickeners like xanthan gum or carbomer, which are used to give cheap serums that nice, thick texture. To avoid this, you have 2 options. 1. Look for serums with hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, which is smaller and absorbs deeper so it doesn't sit on top. 2. Change your application technique. If you use sticky serums, do not rub your foundation in. Press it in. Use a damp beauty sponge and bounce the product onto your skin. This presses the makeup into the film rather than rubbing the film off your face. We cannot talk about separation without talking about sunscreen. We all know we need to wear it every day, but sunscreen is notorious for ruining makeup. Physical sunscreens, the ones with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, are basically powdered minerals suspended in cream. They are chalky by nature. If you apply a matte foundation over a mineral sunscreen, it can look incredibly dry and cakey because you're essentially piling powder on top of powder. On the flip side, chemical sunscreens often contain high amounts of alcohol or greasy solvents to make them absorbable. These can dissolve your foundation from the inside out. The fix? Let your sunscreen set. This is non-negotiable. You need to apply your SPF and wait at least 10 to 15 minutes before applying any makeup. You want the film of the sunscreen to dry down completely so it becomes a stable surface for your makeup to sit on. So, how do you fix your current routine without throwing away all your expensive products? You need to do a compatibility audit. Go to your bathroom and grab your daily moisturizer, your primer, and your foundation. Turn them around and look at the ingredient lists. First, check the base. Is the first ingredient water? Good. Now look at the next few lines. If you see oils near the top of your moisturizer, but your foundation is oil-free and matte, that's a red flag. If you see dimethicone at the top of your primer, but your foundation is a water-based skin tint, that's a red flag. Try to group your products. Put your silicone products in one basket and your water-based products in another. Mixing and matching within those groups will instantly solve 90% of your separation issues. Makeup should enhance your skin, not fight against it. Once you understand which ingredients are friends and which are enemies, you will stop blaming your skin and start trusting your science. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Which product combination has totally betrayed you in the past? Was it a specific primer or a sunscreen? Let us know so we can all avoid it. Don't forget to share this video with a friend who is always complaining about their foundation. You might just save their makeup routine. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.